Rocket League is in a sad state right now, but I would say Rocket League is in a really funny state right now. Like, you cannot go 3 games without some kind of drama, some kid losing his mind, or some crazy own goal. I mean, it is truly hilarious.
3 games, huh? Alright, Mr. Sunless, bet. I'm a Rocket League YouTuber now, and today we're putting Sunless Pat's game theory to the test. I will play 3 games, and only 3 games, and we'll see how long it takes to get some drama, someone losing their mind, or an epic own goal. Also, as a disclaimer, this video has no rhyme or reason to exist. There's no moral to the story here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go. This is gonna just end up being a video to expose how fucking terrible I am at Rocket League, actually. So as you can see, with over 4,000 hours in the game, I'm hard stuck in D3/C1, which I think is a prime breeding ground for some epic rage and toxicity of our city. I mainly play 2, so that's what we're playing today. We have 3 check boxes to fill with this beautiful graph that I made here. So let's see how many boxes we can tick on the very first game. And right away, we have an AFK teammate. One of my favorite features of Rocket League. Does this count as drama? Oh wait, he's back. Now this is a type of teammate that I have dubbed the go for it guy. You know, the ones who have to tell you to do the thing you're already doing, or telling you to go for the ball when you are way out of position, such as in this very first instance here. I challenge the ball on the wall, and I get SpaceX launched all the way back to my side of the field, with 0 boost, so I start to rotate back in a defensive position, and my teammate's telling me to go for it. I'd like to take this time to point out that he's been hot miking the entire time, and could have just said go for it, but also I'm not sure how he missed me falling right in front of him with 0 boost, and there's no excuse, you can now see your teammate's boost, but I digress. Maybe this is just a one-time thing. Oh, no, he's telling me to go for it again. To be fair, I could have possibly gotten to this ball and redirected it into a goal, which I did see the potential for, but here's the thing, I'm bad at Rocket League. So I hesitated instead, using all my boosts and putting myself out of position. Listen, I know when I make mistakes, and that's fine. But did you ever have that rebellious teenager phase where when your parents told you to do something, the less you wanted to do it? That's kind of how I started to feel here. So anyway, I started blasting. I go for the shot, which I really shouldn't have, but we get the demo. Rotate back, get this epic save into the corner. And then Mr. Bingus King on the other team here decides to have a little meltdown of his own, spamming nice one when his teammate gets this 50. I don't really know what his issue was. Maybe he's mad his teammate kind of hesitated here to hit the ball quickly. But I end up getting an awful 50 here, which clears right to our side of the field, and we end up getting scored on. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure what this was. Maybe I should have told him to go for it. No problem, no, there's still 2 minutes left. Mr. Go For It takes the ball up the wall. I go up center, ready for an epic pass. He passes and tells me to go for it. I'm really glad he said something, because I wasn't expecting a pass coming up the midfield, being in the perfect position for a pass. I would have never, you know, I wasn't even in ball camp, honestly. But anyway, he gets this full court clear and totally styles on the enemy team, making up for it. Also, we're going to diverge a little bit and go on a little tangent about this, saying on your left or on your right during kickoff, which typically you have 2 people going for the ball on kickoff, both trying to put it to the side that they want it to go. So realistically, you have a 50-50 chance here of it actually going where you say it's going to go. Mr. Go For It says on your left, and like, okay, yeah, technically it went left, but you know this is not what he meant. So I never trust this. I don't know, am I the only one who feels this way? Let me know in the comments below. I have no idea. Whole lot of nothing happened for about the next minute. I get a really bad flick here, then I turn on the ball where I shouldn't have and bump the 200,000th and 48th Paul, and then this happens, which I don't even, Mr. Go For It doesn't go for it here and opts for boost over ball and doesn't even get the boost, makes up for it with a wicked pass, and I score. On the next kickoff, I noticed he's kind of delayed to the kickoff, which is strange. And this should have been a sign of future things to come, which you'll see in a moment. But we end up having a unfortunate double commit here to save the ball. It perfectly spills to mid. Go for it, goes for it, gets beat, and I'm just way too slow for this. Ooh, and now my favorite, the reverse on your left, on your right. I'm on kickoff, and he's telling me that he's gonna be on my right. So now, now I don't get to decide where to put the ball. He's telling me where to put the ball, which is equally a 50-50 chance depending on what the other player on the other team does on kickoff, you know? Oh, why does this one really just grind my gears, dude? Wait a minute, did he do the thing? Oh my God, he did. Oh, it's all starting to make sense now. Sunless, I believe you got this one.
Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Stop getting full boost on the kickoff.
Anyway, spoiler, it does not go right. And it does kind of look like I intentionally flipped in a way to put it left. I mean, remember what I said about the more you tell me to do something. I followed up, though, by getting this epic block into the corner. First guy totally whiffs. Second guy, I do indubitably believe that is breaking your own axles, and I score on an open net. But not before being told to go for it on an open net, where I'm like, I'm clearly dribbling. Bro, open net, full control, teammate still has to tell me to go for it. I'm flabbergasted. Things are looking good. There's 30 seconds left, we're up by 1. Next kickoff comes around, and Mr. Go For It is very delayed again. A pattern? And this is where the most embarrassing and unfortunate thing in my entire Rocket League career happens. Probably an exaggeration, but this was pretty bad. So I've written up a list of excuses to preface this absolute disaster. I'm back. I was tired. It was late. I'm using default Arial font. It was the first game of the night. Controller slipped, monitor was off. With that out of the way, I am so sorry you have to watch this. That threw me off so hard. Well, at least we have an explanation for the delayed kickoffs now. This left me a broken shell of a man. I mean, I dare say we actually hit all 3 checkboxes in the first game. This last travesty might as well have just been an own goal. I'm gonna count Mr. Go For It telling me to go for it all the time, and what's-his-face spamming nice one as drama. Oh yeah, we also lose the overtime in 13 seconds because of Mr. Mom's Wi-Fi, and get what a save spammed into oblivion. And as it turns out, I was the one losing my mind all along. So I guess I lied in the beginning of the video. There is a moral to the story, and I think that moral is pretty obvious. I did play 2 more games after this, but at this point, you know, what's the point? Not a whole lot happened in those 2 games, and I ended up getting the same teammate twice, and we made the enemy team rage quit twice. So they were good games. I even had this epic joke where I was gonna be like, "Ooh, here's my entry to the pre-flip gang." How's that for the pre-flip tryout, Sunless? Which you'd understand if you watched Sunless's video, which I will link in the description. It was a great video and was the inspiration for this video. But this just keep in mind, this was my first game of the night, Friday night. It was Friday the 13th. I suppose, I don't know what I was thinking playing Rocket League on Friday the 13th. I should have known better. And yeah, in case you didn't understand what the moral of the story was, the moral is, of course, uninstall Rocket League.